Hello. Goodbye.
Must recover the diffuser. You've located a bomb. Stop standing. Four last stop standing. Must recover the diffuser. One friendly operator remaining.
What's up, guys? Today we do an operator guide on how to play as Buck in Rainbow Six Siege 2024. We're going through Buck's gadget, his skeleton key, how to rank up and frag out while playing Buck. First, let's get to the loadout. So you've got the C8 as well as the cameras. So let's go through the DMR first. It's a two-shot DMR. It's honestly pretty good DMR when paired with the skeleton key. Honestly, I like it a lot. It's just undershadowed by his C8, which is one of the best guns of the game. I thought the ACOG might be a little bit tricky with Buck's recoil, but honestly, this is a very stable gun with the ACOG. Flash-headed laser. Love this gun a lot. DMR is pretty good, but the C8 is just really good too. Between the two, honestly, most of the time you're going to be rocking the C8 for those gunfights, but the DMR is not a complete control weapon, so both are pretty good. And then you have the option between a pistol and a Gon 6. You already have the skeleton key as kind of a secondary. It works like a shotgun, so I would rock the Gon 6 to destroy any types of utility that you might run into that you need to destroy, like a shield or whatever. And then you have the choice between Sens, Hard Breach. Basically, you plan on opening a hatch or need to open a wall, or do you plan on playing Buck more like an entry, which isn't necessarily a bad idea. Buck is a very versatile operator, which is why he's one of the best operators in the game. All right, now we're talking about Buck's utility. The skeleton key. It's a shotgun, allows you to bust through walls, make quick lines of sight, make rotations. So about at this range is when you can use it, make quick lines of sight. So you're able to do this, boom, swap back to your primary, and engage. So the reason why this is good, you can use it to destroy a floor from underneath. Not many operators in the game can do this. Let's say someone's playing near the rotate above. I can open up vert below the rotate so I can see them as they push up. I can use the ability to make a quick line of sight. Let's say I'm pushing across the map. Just being able to make quick lines of sight as well as holes I can just run through. I like to do the 1-2 crouch through. Good to go. You're going to be able to go through that like really fast. Maybe catch somebody off guard. And you can also use the skeleton key as a weapon. If you're close range, the hip fire can kill, but I would only shoot to about there, like 4 to 5 meters, because you can shoot like this. But if you have to ADS it, it will go slightly farther, but not much farther. So ADS with an ACOG with the skeleton key is going to be a little tricky. So most of the time I only bring out the skeleton key if I'm playing on a door like this. Someone's about to run out, and I'm just like, keep them back. Give me time to keep my gun up. And I love how stable this gun is. You do have to pull it quite considerably, but it is pretty decent once you do. Buck functions as an entry fragger as well as flex with the breaching charges. So a lot of times when I'm Buck, let's say that this wall's reinforced and there's a bandit on it, I'll come in through underneath. We come in from under. We jump in through this window. You come under and you can shoot any utility off and you're good to go. That's how Buck's going to function most of the time. But honestly, he has like I said, he's a very versatile op. You can use him in so many different arenas. And it's about time we get to some Buck gameplay, shall we? All right, guys, now let's get to some Buck gameplay. Walking in Oregon, boom, find all 3. Just like that. Here I open up the wall using my hard breach charges. Checking the corners. Find one slipping. Didn't even have a hard breach there. Just Buck. Upside down rappel. This gun is going to be useful in every situation. Swing in. Rotate around. Buck shotgun. Here I do. So this is the key to why if you aim in with the shotgun, yes, it's going to have a little bit more range, but it is going to be hard to fully track if you are using an ACOG, so do be careful with that. At that range, you might be better off just using the hip fire and just making sure it's center of mass. Pushing in, boom, on the last. We're on Villa. Here I have flashbangs for the entry. We don't need it because she kills one of my teammates. I refrag. I walk up. Guy in vault. I think one's behind the bar. He doesn't know I'm in yet like that. We walk in all the way. Remember, we still have flashbangs. Skeleton key out. One shot, one kill. And we finish off the last. Buck on border. Gone 6 time. I'm using literally every piece of utility so far. Walking in. They push over. We find the first. I heard one close metal. I get my reload off. We find the Mel. Yeah, I thought I heard one to my left. He had no idea it was in like that. Last guy. Well, he knows I'm there, but he can't win it. Gone 6 again.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Play a little bit slower here. Guy thought I walked in. I did not walk in yet. We find the first. Pull that mine out as I walk in. Go through the frost. He's not really expecting that because the frost is still going on. One thing that I love doing as an operator like Buck, he's an expendable operator. The round's not over if you go down, so you can be a little bit more free to make aggressive plays that could potentially win the round. I'm going to swing. I'm going to go for those aggressive plays. I'm looking for an opening, looking for a gap that I can push through. And those gaps are going to be everywhere. The last guy goes down. All right, theme park. We walk in, find one off. 3v2, impacts to my right. When the firefight out, I don't think he was really looking at me. Last one, I buck the wall open just to catch him off guard. That is something I will do a lot of the time. I'll buck one side and then peek the other. Catch them off guard. Guy doesn't know that I'm in the kitchen hallway. We drop the hatch after opening. We find the Cade. Then quick rotates around. We hear him in moto. Make another rotate.
There he is. Done.
Find him just like that.
You're gonna regret it.
Go for a spawn kill on cafe. Won't find it. We swing in with a pre-fire. Take one down. We down the Goyo. Oh no, I think we downed. I'm not sure who we downed there, but we do end up killing them both. Keeping your gun up, isolate your ones, find the gap, push in that gap, isolate that one, win the one. Don't overly push afterwards. Recover, reset, reload. Be ready for a counter swing from an enemy and just keep on going. Keep isolating your ones as you go through, and you're going to end up killing 3 or 4 people in a round. Cafe window again. Pull the angle. We do find the alibi. He's peeking out. We swing in. We drop and we get the pick up. Now we're on lair. Guy ran out on the door to the left. So I open up the wall and we wait for him. We find it. Push it in. We find the rook. We down. We can't get the finish there. I push in. I do see someone to my right, but we just run past him. Kill one. Come back. Get the kill. And teammates kill one, and I just wait for the flank back. And he shows up.
Got them all.
Club, they forgot to reinforce, or they did a run out and didn't reinforce. They killed one of our guys with a diffuser. I open up the wall, swing it really quick, and really get him before he realizes that I'm actually walking like that. Boom, just like that. Pushing in, taking one down, walking all the way in. Getting that diffuser down. 1v2 now. I see one. We find the frost. I rotate all the way around. This is one of the things I love about Buck in a post plant. I can make vert wherever I want. Gonna be hard for you to win that round when the plant's already down and it's right under me. So here on Cafe, no dedicated hard breach that round, but all good. I brought my own. Get the hard breaches down. Camera's gone. Shoot the Goyo so they can't be in that corner. Checking where my teammates are at. We find one. Bolt in. I hear one near coat. I do see him. I go in the skeleton key. I don't even bother ADS in it because I know I'm going to take him out as I push through. One does just light me up from across the hallway, and we do find him.
And like that was kind of
So now, skyscraper, castle door. One thing I love doing to a castle door, gone 6 and going in. You're going to catch somebody off guard 9 times out of 10. They're not going to be ready for you to be in there that fast. They're not really sure where the gone 6 is at. So we find one.
You have located a bomb.
Find the second. They didn't have to rotate. I made this hole with my skeleton key, shot it open. No rotate. I make another rotate. I rotate around to the hallway. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell you how this round's going in right there. So let's talk about the crosshair placement on the door. Notice where my crosshair's at. It's not directly on the door. It's out farther out because I am swinging. If they counter swing me, I'm going to have time to react to what I actually see. So I'm going to play it really quick. So as I see him, look where my crosshair's at. I mean, however, is a flick going from here to there versus there to there. Or hell, I just shoot it recoils up anyways. And yeah. All right. Chalet, I buck open the B2 window. We walk in. Wall soft, so I buck the wall to check the corners, check everything before going through the door. And again, happens all the time. He's checking the skeleton key angle. I try to fight one there.
oh, fuck it.
I have this side of the map controlled. I cleared everything, so I go for a plant. Why you should always have your sound on night mode. I hear slight little footsteps going up the solar staircase. And we do down in there. I wasn't sure I downed him there, but so I kept shooting, but he was down. I go for a plant. I don't even bother going for the finish. Teammate finds the last. So now, back on Sky. We find one going in. I like being able to make rotates like this. It only takes 2 shots. Just a really quick, without me having to walk to the hallway, because I don't know if karaoke's clear. I'd rather buck into the wall like this to double check. And I can go into Geisha. Being able to swap from skeleton key to your primary that is fast is super nice. We see one, he swings out, we take him down, and instead of going through the rotate that he made or through that renegade, I go through the wall that they're not really going to be ready for. Clash sees me, tries to do some backwards crap, and it does not work. Alright, now we're on Consulate. I get shot to 2 health. Pre-fire. We barely win the firefight. Now look how much health we have. We literally have 2 health. We find one. He wasn't sure I was in the back like this. I'm rotating. Look at my crosshair placement. Biggest thing here is I really want you guys to pay attention to the crosshair placement. So as I swing, it's not just on the door frame. It's slightly further out. So when I do see somebody, I am going to be able to react in time. So I do that constantly. See, here, I notice where he's at. My cross is right on him. Not going to be too hard to win this firefight, even with 2 health. Take him down. Looking for the last guy. Being aware of your surroundings. We take him out. Back on Consulate. We go through down Visa. We buck the wall in Visa. Walked on the staircase. I would just buck the wall there. Found one. Didn't really make any rotates or lines of sight, so I make my own. I think the guy's potentially on yellow, and he is. And he's trying to be flicky-leany, but it does not work. Goyo runs out, kills one. We get the trade. I walk in, we find one. We almost kill the yellow there too. She swings out to get the refrag, but gets herself killed anyways in the process. And I buck this wall open as I walk in. And we find the last. All right, guys, that is it today on how to play as Buck in Rainbow Six Siege. Pretty simple, straightforward operator. Not a very hard operator to use, but extremely good and hard to master. Basically, it's all about securing kills, entry fragging, taking map control, making lines of sight where your team needs them on the attack, and helping clear off utility if it's needed. Buck basically is a Swiss Army knife to be used in basically almost any situation. Like I said, with his loadout, I have a Gon 6 for utility clear. I have a skeleton key for soft destruction. I have a breaching charge if I need it for hard walls. I can literally do everything as Buck. This is why he's my go-to operator for more solo queue engagements, because I can do anything and basically clear everything. So that's it for today, guys. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and leave a like down below for more. Peace out. Until next time.